Hey guys, it's Lexi. I'm wearing a flower crown because I bought it, and someone told me that I would probably never wear it, so I'm wearing it to prove them wrong. Also, it probably looks like at least kind of cute, I think. I might just look like a major dork up here sitting with talking to my camera and my little flower crown using a window for lighting, but whatever. I'm still a little jet-lagged and kind of tired from my trip, but whatever. If you guys are curious about how my trip was and everything, I actually made a video all about it on my main channel, so there's a link to that video right there if you want to hear about my trip to Italy and Greece. So, texting is a thing that people do to communicate. I am not very good at texting. See, my thing is that I like to talk to people like with our voices more than I like to talk over text. I feel like my friends get a little annoyed because every single time that I want to know anything or hang out or talk, I tend to just call them instead.
Hey Lexi.
Hey, are you busy today?
Not much.
Okay. Do you want to come over, or do you want to hang out, or?
Sure, but I mean, why didn't you just text me?
Well, I mean, I just figured I'd call you on the phone because it was a bit easier than, like, texting you and then you'd reply right away.
Alright, yeah, I'm kind of busy right now, but I can hang out in like half an hour or so.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, you can just text me next time.
Okay.
I'll text you when I'm on my way.
Okay.
Okay, see you then.
Cool, I'll see you later. I'm texting right now. Another thing is when I, like, talk, basically it's me, like, going off on a bunch of little tangents and, like, a different thought pops into my head, so I say that. That's also how texting goes. Like, I'll, like, say something, and, like, if what would have normally just been, like, a paragraph, I just send, like, 8 different texts. And I'm sure it annoys my friends that don't have iPhones or, like, those phones that put everything in a row because they'll get, like, 8 texts, and it's kind of obnoxious, but it's just the way that I text. The other thing that I do by accident sometimes is on, like, the iPhone, the return button is right next to the space button. So I'll be typing and, like, rather than clicking space, I accidentally click the return. So, like, texts will be like, "Hello, friend. How are you today?" Like, I just typed random letters, but they turn out looking like that when I click send, and my friends get super annoyed. I'm sure my friends don't get as annoyed as I think they do with my texting, but they probably, like, get at least a little bit annoyed sometimes. Also, I either text someone, like, a bunch at once, or I, like, don't text them at all. Like, I'll text someone, "Hey," and then I literally send, like, 5 paragraphs after that, and they'll reply, "Okay, cool," and I'll reply with, like, 4 more paragraphs. Like, I do so much of, like, the ness of the texting. I do, like, a lot of it. Another thing that I do, though, is I like to type my reply and then forget to click send. And then I'm waiting forever for my friend to reply. Like, I'll check my phone, like, "Oh, so-and-so didn't text me back. Why haven't they texted me back yet?" And yeah, it's super fun. Texting is super convenient, thankfully. It's so fun. I'm glad that texting exists, though, because it makes it so much easier to contact your friends and so much easier to stay stuff. Honestly, I don't think any of the members of SBS would ever talk to each other if it wasn't for texting, because most of me talking to everyone else is via text message. Like, we don't get to Skype as much as I would like to because everyone is always so busy. Sometimes texting is kind of hard, though, mostly because the problem with texting is that it's hard to convey what you're saying, like what your mood is, over text. So sometimes people, like, read the wrong things into a text message. That's another reason why I just prefer to talk on the phone. Honestly, like, I've had, like, serious conversations with people a couple times, like, over text message, and I literally just text them and I'm like, "Hey, can we talk on the phone?" That's mostly, like, when it comes to anything having to do with a relationship at all, like, whether it's a friendship or anything. Like, if I'm having a fight, unless I can't bring myself to actually talk to them, I'll tell them that they have to call me. I feel like it's so easy to, like, get lost in translation, like over text message. Not get lost in translation. I don't know the right term, but it's so easy to like not get the right tone. It's so easy to texting. There, you just can't tell what people mean. I used to have this friend, and him and one of his friends created like a certain way that they would text each other to let the other person know that it was sarcasm. Me and Elena tried doing that for a while. We had like a certain emoticon that we'd like put after our text to say that it was sarcastic, but it got to this point where so many of our texts were sarcastic that we kind of just stopped doing that. What are your guys' opinions about texting? Do you like texting more than you like talking? I have a lot of friends that hate talking on the phone so much, especially with me. Mostly, a lot of my friends, I call them and they're like, why are you doing this? How do you guys feel about texting though? And how bad are you at it? Are you really good? Anyway, just comment anything related to texting or whatever below. The fortune of the day is you will come to realizations in your life that change you. I'm restarting. You will come to realizations in your life that change you forever. That sound was a hiccup, just ignore it. I get them a lot. Anyway, I hope you guys all have an amazing week, and I will see you next week. Bye.